Hello everyone, we finally reached level 80 on Adele and we got a new quest, so let's check it out. According to a letter from my contacts in Maple World, it seems there is a verdant flora boy who was sighted in North Empyrean. I should travel there to investigate. After chasing down rumor after rumor in North Empyrean, you find yourself standing upon a desolate rocky mountain. There you meet a verdant flora boy named Ilium. His wings shimmer with blue light. They seem to be mechanical. He reminds you of something from your past, though what it is, you cannot say. This boy is suspicious of you at first, but slowly you gain his trust, and he finally invites you to stay and chat for a while. I heard the High Flora sent someone to look for me, but it doesn't look like you're one of theirs. I doubt Garandar Moore would send someone with burned out magical conduits like yours. But it raises so many questions. Why did your magical conduits burn out? And why did you come looking for me? We tell them about your adventures thus far and about your lost memories. If you were a knight of the old God King, there's a tale from another time. My robot companion X might know something about it. The God King of your day was a man of excellent character, beloved for his wisdom. Unfortunately, some years into his reign, he turned into a tyrant. What happened? He led a campaign of domination against the other races. On what grounds? Because he thought Flora were superior. He wanted to fix the other races. The God King I remember would never do such a thing, yet it all seems familiar somehow. We can no longer stand idly by and let the savages be. A beast cannot recognize its superior, must be punished. It is not our responsibility to show them the way. His eyes glinted with sudden arrogance, as the venomous rhetoric tumbled from his lips. Even as disturbing rumors swirled about the palace, and new cruelties were perpetrated against the verdant flora, we followed him without a doubt in our hearts. However, the God King's tyranny went too far. With dreams of ruling over all of Grandis, he called for war on a terrible scale. You all heard His Majesty. Most of us has been reassigned to the disciplinary force. Our once wise king has faded away, leaving a cruel facsimile in his place. Prepare for battle, and so a dark shadow was cast over the knights of the Ahenjar. The High Flora claimed that the verdant flora murdered the God King. This, however, is far from the truth. Then who murdered him? That we don't know. The verdant flora suspect that Dharma is somehow involved. It's a little tough finding out exactly what happened. None of the records agree with each other. But the verdant flora would never have restored to the murder. Ilium is rarely this certain of anything. The answer may lie in your memories. What really happened that day? The palace gate fell. The verdant flora had been hiding for quite some time. Unfortunately, the High Flora found them and burned their sanctuary to the ground. It's just me and a few other children now. If people didn't blame us for the death of the God King, none of this would have happened. Adele, you have to tell me. Was it really a verdant flora who murdered the God King? When I think back on the battle at the Royal Palace, it seems to recall the soldiers on both sides having red wings. That would mean it was an internal conflict, a fight between High Flora. I don't remember seeing any blue artificial wings. Thank you. That's exactly what I hoped to hear. I finally have the answers I've been searching for. Now you've come all this way, allow me to transport you back. But know this, chaos is coming to Grandis. You have to pick a side soon. Next time we meet, I hope it won't be as enemies. And there we go. Got some new information on the previous God King of the High Flora, who was once a noble and just ruler, but turned to a tyrant, wanting to overrule the other races. And then he got killed. Was it Darren Darmore? Was it someone else? Let's continue and see how this will end out. The death of the God King kicked off the war with the Verdant Flora. It was during this war that Darmore awakened as a transcendent. Could Darmore have planned it all from the beginning? What could he possibly be after that would justify such lengths? Alright, that seems everything up till now. I'll keep you guys up to date and I see you when we reach the next milestone.